So I found this indie game where you spend hours building a really cozy medieval town just to watch a bunch of Vikings show up and try to smash it to pieces. It's called Who Wants to Be King, and it's dropping in just a couple of months. But first, welcome back to the channel. If you've been following Magic Game World for a while, you know we love finding cool indie projects, and this one is about as indie as it gets. It's actually a solo passion project by a developer in Turkey who's been building this since 2023, starting it as a senior project. He set the game in the year 865, right during the Viking invasion of England. So yeah, if you decided to build your town anywhere near the water back then, you were basically asking for a bad time. Now, as far as the actual game goes, look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is some flawless masterpiece, but it's definitely got some really cool ideas. First off, you're literally building your town on a 3D sphere, which looks wild for a city builder. When you actually jump into a run, the gameplay starts out feeling like your typical cozy management game, throwing down a couple of houses, laying dirt roads, and assigning workers. If you're like me, you'll probably spend way too much time obsessing over making your layout perfect. But you can't just sit back, sip some coffee, and watch numbers go up, because the second that raid horn goes off, everything goes out the window. Suddenly, you go from relaxing and managing menus to desperately trying not to get completely wiped out. It blends city building with real-time combat, so you're recruiting troops, moving them around on the fly, and holding the line while a bunch of angry Vikings set fire to your houses. And the catch is your castle core, which is your main base, if it goes down, your run is immediately over. It adds a ton of pressure because you aren't just building a cute town for screenshots anymore. You have to build a fortress that can actually take a punch. Honestly, I love that back and forth. You build during the calm, panic during the raid, and desperately patch up the wreckage before the next wave hits. To make things even crazier, it actually has online co-op. Managing a town alone is chaotic, but doing it with friends while a Viking army breaks through the gate, that's how you find out who actually knows how to run an economy and who just panics and starts screaming, "We need more guys!" while the whole town is literally on fire. And the reason things get that chaotic is because the building system is actually pretty deep. It's not just about plopping structures down wherever they look nice. Every building has to stay operational by meeting specific requirements, like being physically connected to your road network and having workers assigned to them. As you expand, your economy directly funds your defense. If your supply lines get cut off during a raid, your production completely halts, which means you won't have the gold or resources to recruit more soldiers, basically leaving you defenseless when the next wave hits. If that sounds like your kind of challenge, the playtest is actually live on Steam right now, so you can go check it out today. The full game is expected to release in just a couple of months, and it looks like a really fun, accessible project. At the end of the day, it's just a simple, highly addictive loop. Build the town, prep the army, survive the raid, and try not to end up with the shortest reign in history. Let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments. Are you going to give this a shot? Thanks for watching Magic Game World, and I'll see you in the next one.